Welcome to Tuesday. It's December 5th, 2023. Your day weather podcast brought to you by Hot Springs County Travel and Tourism, reminding you that as temperatures drop and snow is on the horizon at Theropolis, you can always find yourself in hot water. Well, good news, not as windy today. Didn't say it won't be windy, but the winds are going to certainly be out there, but not as gusty, as strong as what we've seen over the last 3 or 4 days in the region, as those strong jet stream winds are being replaced by some high pressure. So temperatures will be warmer. It will be less windy. We did get a lot of ice and snow melted away in many areas yesterday, with some temperatures that finally moderated in many locations. And that trend will continue today and into tomorrow. However, the Pacific Northwest will have a pipeline of moisture, so you're going to see plenty of rain in Washington and Oregon's western areas, extreme northern areas of California. Some of that moisture will get pushed in by the end of the week, as we have a system that's coming in 2 pieces. One piece that's going to go across Idaho, Montana, into the Dakotas by late Thursday into Friday, bringing those areas some snow and some colder air. Then the second system swings further south, heading into Wyoming and Colorado as we get on into Friday and Saturday, bringing mountain snow again and a chance for some scattered snow showers on the plains, like what we saw with this past weekend. This pattern is more suited to make it snow in the mountains than it is on the plains. We did see some snow showers on the plains over the last few days, but nothing organized or widespread. That's what's going to happen again with this next system coming on through. It does look colder. It looks unsettled next week, as we'll see another release of some colder air from Canada early to the middle parts of next week. So it's looking like December, and certainly did yesterday morning in Gillette, as that small little wave we showed you on satellite imagery yesterday brought some heavier snow showers to northeastern Wyoming, parts of South Dakota, parts of southeastern Montana as it moved on through. But high pressure now is building in, and you can see that, generally speaking, clear conditions across the west here. We've got a big swirl of clouds up over the Gulf of Alaska, and we talked about the Pacific Northwest being wet. Well, this is why. Just a big push of very strong jet stream winds headed northeast into the coastal areas of the Pacific Northwest, making it very wet up there. This system is going to get fractured and start to head east here over the next couple of days. As it does so, we'll see this area of low pressure become fragmented, but high pressure here is going to dominate through today and tomorrow. This is the precipitation forecast. As we said, looked very wet there, as you can see on the satellite imagery, and it will be for the next 48 hours. Well, there's just a lot of white here, a lot of real estate where there really won't be too much going on. Then this takes us into noon Thursday. This is around noon hour Thursday. Here's the first wave that breaking apart of that fragmented low. This is going to head due east right along the U.S.-Canadian border. So the northern areas will get colder, and some light to moderate snows will develop along that low. This area of low pressure here comes in behind it and takes a track that is more to the south. And there it is. This is by late Friday into Friday night into Saturday morning. That low then heads up to areas of the north of the Great Lakes. This system swings in. It doesn't have the ability to sit around and get well developed. It's going to be transient, meaning it's going to move fairly quickly as it does so. But the door to Canada opens up. So colder air comes in behind the system late Friday and into Saturday and Sunday for colder temperatures this weekend, and we're going to see some snow in the high country. Here's the snow that's going to fall into Montana, North Dakota, and along the Canadian border. This is the wet, persistent weather in the Pacific Northwest. The Colorado Mountains and Wyoming's mountain ranges will see snow again, the Wasatch as well, as that secondary low swings south Friday into Saturday, taking that southerly route. But you can see here on the plains, with the low not getting itself organized, there's just not going to be any real significant upslope. There's going to be snow showers scattered about the low elevations in this area here, but nothing too heavy. There you can see the snowfall forecast. This is the cumulative forecast for snow through Sunday. So you can see those northern areas are going to get snow. The mountains are going to get snowed on again. So another good shot of snow for the ski areas and another good shot of snow for the snowpack. Then as we get into next week, we have an area of high pressure building along the west coast, which opens the door to Canada. So we have, generally speaking, a broad area of low pressure beginning to form in the west. So winds aloft are now coming out of north central and northwest Canada into the lower 48 states. So what that will do, that's going to open the door to colder temperatures. And here you can see the temperature anomalies by next Tuesday. Colder air begins to settle back into the western United States again. Nothing severely cold, but winter cold as we get into the early to middle portions of next week. We'll see you tomorrow. Have yourself a good Tuesday.